Alright, welcome back. This video is updating SpriteSmash one more time, and then this video we're going to show you how to update the score and keep track of the score. Okay? So, you go to your designer, and in here we need a tiny database. So you got to go to storage. You need a tiny DB in there. The database has to store all of the scores. Are you guys with me on that? And then when you store all of the scores, like if I was keeping track of this entire class, every one of you would get a score, and then I just look at all those scores and I say, who had the high score? Okay? All right, so you want to start keeping score when the game is over. You with me? What's that? The database, it's in storage. Go to your storage unit. Yeah, tiny DB. The web DB is what communicates if we had to send all our information to the web. That's what we need to start doing for the tribe tickets. You guys remember the tribe tickets? You remember when you guys get tribe tickets? Mr. Butts wants to see the tribe tickets. So we need to take that tiny web database viewer, and we also need a fusion table. I'm doing some research on what fusion tables are right now. Fusion tables are like Excel documents that are on the web. And that's what we need. We need to create a fusion table that stores all the students' names and all the tickets they get. Okay? You guys with me on that? Databases in Android are pretty simple. I'm going to show you how to do it today. All right, here we go. We're only using one, so I'm just going to keep it as tiny database. It's my database that's storing the data. Okay? So you really want to keep track of the score when the game is over. Okay? So when the game is over, then I'm going to go to my tiny database, and I'm going to say store value. And then here you're going to give the value a tag. Well, what am I storing? I'm going to store the score. What variable am I going to get? Well, I'm going to record the score. You with me there? So that's how I store their score. 5 minutes left. And then here what I can do is I can do an if statement. Okay? And then here I can say if score is higher than high score, if your score is higher than high score, what happens? So I'm going to do some math here. And I'm going to say if get score is greater than, should it be greater than and equal to? What happens if you equal the high score? What happens if high score is 10,000 and you get 10,000? Do you get the high score? Yeah, I think you're like part owner of the high score. Are you with me on that? So I'm going to say greater than or equal to, and I'm going to duplicate this, and then this will be high score. And then we'll just go ahead and call this tag. And then right here, we'll register this as high score. And then this right here would be high score. Okay. Then I also need to display it. So you go to your label, high score, text. And you're going to go ahead and use a join. And you're going to use a text. And I'm going to say this is high score, colon, and then I'm going to put in there the global HighScore. And that's basically it. That is how you store items in a database. You tell them to store the item in a database. Just think of it like an Excel document with all the squares. Okay? So, like if I was to open up an Excel document, so this is an Excel document, and this is how you need to think of a database. Okay? My computer is eternal. I have a dirtle. My computer's a dirtle. It's like a duck and a turtle mixed together. It's a dirtle. A dirtle. So if Excel ever opens, you guys know how you have like rows and columns? Okay, here we go, blank. So what you and I just did is we said, okay, go here and register score. And then go over to this column and register HighScore. Okay, and then whatever you get, let's say you get 17. And then obviously 17 will go to HighScore. The first time it's going to 0, so whatever you play first should automatically be the HighScore. You guys with me on that? So then the next time you get 23, or let's go, the next time you're going to get 16, and then this is still going to be 17. You with me? And then the next game you get 23, and then this goes to 23. And then the next time you get 21, and then this is still 23. You guys with me here? The HighScore doesn't change unless you beat it. Does this make sense? So that's basically what you're doing with these blocks of code right here with the tiny database. Okay? Hope that helps. And it's a 3-day weekend. It's the weekend of love.